Hello and welcome to LivJam Limitless. This is Livingston, and today I'm playing Chapter 6 of My Two First Loves. Your childhood crush has been in an accident. Are his days on the field over? I hope not. I'm stuck between two guys, man. My two first loves. Chapter 6 Hurt slash Comfort. Okay. Wow. What? Where am I? I may not remember the exact moment I fell in love with Mason Jennings, but I do remember when I realized we'd always care about each other. Like any unsupervised 10-year-olds in the middle of their summer vacation, we'd managed to slip off on an adventure. We were exploring some woods near our neighborhood when it happened. Upward and onward, we're still miles away from where the treasure is buried. Treasure hunt, okay. I don't care about the treasure anymore. I'm hungry. Then let's go back to my house. I'll ask Dad if he can stay for dinner. But it'll take us forever to walk back home. I'll starve to death. I sorely folded my arms, but Mason didn't falter. I won't let you die. I'm gonna bring you that. What? I don't see it. I looked where he was pointing. A juicy red apple hung tantalizingly from the top of a tree. Mason began to clamber up its trunk. Okay. Mason, be really careful. It's so high up. I don't want you to fall. But I don't want you to be hungry. Besides, any good explorer should know how to climb a tree. Yeah, that makes sense. I anxiously watched Mason as he climbed higher and higher up the tree. He crawled from branch to branch with ease. He'd always been athletic. As he neared the top, I couldn't help but notice the branches were thinning out. My palms started to sweat. Mason, are you sure that's safe? It's no problem. I'm almost... He fell. He lost his grip on the branch and tumbled to the ground. I rushed over to him, not to help him or anything, to him. No, are you okay? Please tell me you're okay. I'll be fine. I just got the wind knocked out of me. This is all my fault. No, it isn't. Don't say that. But you got hurt because of me. I laid his head in my lap, brushing the leaves out of his hair. He grinned, holding the apple up to me. Oh, he got the apple. Nice. The apple you really didn't have to. It was worth it. Oh, you got to lay on my lap, That's why it was worth it? The memory came flooding back as once again I cradled Mason's head in my lap. He clutched his shoulder, gritting his teeth. Ow. Should we get the nurse? I'll be fine. I just need a minute. Mason, I've got you. Okay, thanks. Please don't not have me. He's still... okay. I wouldn't dream of it. He closed his eyes. He looked so comfortable and at home in my arms. Oh, where's his girlfriend? Emma, I'm glad it's you. What? Whoa, okay. My heart skipped a beat. Did he really mean that? What about Ava? Exactly, what about Ava? Why did he say this? I don't get this. Just promise me you won't go anywhere. Okay. I won't go anywhere. I won't. Promise. Mason shifted in my arms and flinched. I felt a shiver run through his body. What if he had a concussion? He could be in real trouble. I had to keep him conscious. Oh, I should keep talking to him. Number 88. Is there anything else I can do to help? Do you have fast-working painkillers? Or chocolate? Only the pleasure of my company, but it's better than nothing. I think I can live with that. Okay. He let out a sigh and closed his eyes. Hey, wake up. Hey, don't go to sleep. Look at me. He opened his eyes, beaming up at me. There are worse things to look at. Oh. Despite everything, a smile crept across my face. Even injured, Mason was so disarmingly sweet. I just hope this shoulder isn't too bad. I'd hate to be out of commission when football season is just kicking off. Don't stress yourself out more. Try to focus on something else. I kinda just want to listen to your voice. Talk to me about something. Anything. Okay, I can talk about my favorite things about you. Well, maybe let's do it. Where to begin? You're kind and caring, you have a great sense of humor, you're passionate about the things you enjoy. Oh, stop. No, wait, actually go on. I was going to say humble, but I'm having second thoughts. More. Let's say you have a lot of confidence and leave it at that. Mason laughed, and I could sense the tension leaving his body as he relaxed. Okay, I think I feel a little better. Mason's eyelids began to droop again, and I noticed Noah watching from a distance. Ooh. But I had to focus on helping Mason. Remember that time we were kids and you fell out of a tree trying to get me an apple? He grinned at me. He grinned up at me. It was the same expression he'd had when he gave me the apple. That's your idea of taking my mind off of things, reminding me of a different time I got hurt. Hey, you survived, didn't you? Probably because you were there to take me home. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think that it's good for you to have me around. Uh-huh. I've thought that too. Oh, have you now? He sounded woozy, and there was something unguarded about the way he was talking. That's why I tried to get you that apple in the first place. I wanted you to like me more. What? He smiled warmly at me, and I felt butterflies in my stomach. I'd had a crush on him for so long. Had he ever felt the same way? I didn't know you cared so much about me liking you. Was impressing me that important to you? In the brain of 10-year-old Mason, yes. In the brain of present-day Mason, also yes. I tried to keep my composure, but my heart was hammering in my chest. Was he in such daze that he was saying things he wouldn't normally admit? I think about that incident a lot, actually. Really? Why is that? Honestly, every time I eat an apple, I can't help but remember. Oh. Does the shock of falling 5 feet come rushing back to you? No. What I think of is the look on your face when you rushed over to see if I was okay. I could tell how worried you were and how much you must have cared about me. I think that was the moment that I knew we'd always be there for each other. Oh, that's nice. His eyes fluttered shut. I had to keep him talking, so I said the first thing that popped into my head. There's gonna be a time limit on this, surely? Hey, no, not that. Sorry. Of course I'm here for you. Should I say I do care about you? I mean, friends can care about each other. Yeah, I do care about you. The thought of something bad happening to you is scary. That's exactly what I mean. I know nothing bad is going to happen to me as long as you're here. Oh. I hope you know I'd do anything for you too. We've got a bond. We always have. And I'm grateful every day I have you in my life. Emma Price MD, you kept Mason Conchi. Yes, I did. I know, right? I'm grateful too. Mason looked at me with so much gratitude and affection that I was afraid I was going to start blushing. He raised his uninjured arm and squeezed my shoulder. I leaned closer. You're my best friend, Emma. Thanks for having my back. My stomach sank. Of course, he was just talking about our friendship. He was dating Ava. What had I been expecting? Yeah, of course. It's what I'm for. It's what I'm here for. Suddenly, I became aware of the coach shouting at Noah. I was so concerned for Mason, I'd almost forgotten that there were other people around. What the hell was that, Harris? Are you trying to kill Mason? That was a tackle. And if Mason can't handle it, then maybe you need a stronger player. The coach got right up in Noah's face, jabbing a finger into his chest. Enough smart talk. I gave you a chance letting you on the team. Get your act together or I'll change my mind. He turned to face the rest of the team. Why are you all standing around? Someone get the nurse. Noah jogged off to the bleachers, but not before glancing at me as I held Mason in my lap. Eventually, someone came back with the nurse, and I moved to the sidelines as she assessed Mason's condition. There was nothing I could do but watch. Glancing to my right, I saw Noah sullenly sitting alone. Ah. I sat down next to him on the bleachers. He didn't even look up. You okay? Yeah, I just didn't mean to tackle him that hard. Then why did you? Noah, it wasn't your fault. Football is a rough sport. These things happen. Noah sighed, leaning back. I saw you run right for Mason when he went down. We've known each other since we were kids. Looking out for him is second nature at this point. Wish I had someone like that, something like that. Mason's a lucky guy. I wouldn't have guessed you felt that way with the whole lone wolf thing you've got going. I'm only human. That is true. I'm only human. Well, I hope you find someone who looks out for you. I think he means me. I mean, Emma. You. I don't know. How do I refer Emma as? Me or her? Or what? Ah! He got a distant look in his eyes and he turned back toward the field. Looks like the nurse is done with Mason. I I hope we can talk more like this sometime. I like seeing you open up a little. I don't do it often. Consider yourself special. Oh, I do. Mason was back on his feet, holding his shoulder gingerly. I hurried over and his eyes lit up as he saw me approach. Is everything okay? Turns out it's just a little sprain. No concussion either, but I appreciate you keeping me awake anyway. It should heal in a few days. He started to shrug, but then grimaced in pain, stumbling forward. I caught him, holding him straight. Okay, Superman, but you need to take it easy until then. Remind me not to move for a bit. He closed his eyes and let out a breath. It was hard not to fixate on his firm muscles every time my hand brushed against his shoulder. Emma, thanks again for being here for me. I don't know what I'd do without you. He looked me straight in the eye, and for a long moment, we were just gazing at each other, my hands against his chest. Our faces were so close together. But then my gaze flicked past Mason's shoulder at the person standing on the field behind us. Oh, I was expecting Noah. God damn it, it's Ava. Oops. Before I could react, Ava turned on her heel and hurried away. My stomach turned. My best friend had just seen me getting handsy with her boyfriend, and I had a feeling there'd be hell to pay. Shit! Oof! I wasn't expecting that. At least he didn't have a concussion, so that's a great end to this story. See you in the next chapter in the next video. See you in the next video where I play the next chapter. Something like that. Okay? Goodbye for now, and don't forget to be limitless.